So I'm Kylie Perry. I'm part of a team of 3 with my husband and Howard Astle, who built TAILSPIN, and we're here at the Victorian Hot Rod Show in Melbourne. TAILSPIN is a concept drawing that it came from the mind of Linda Vesperman back in 1993. It was published in the January '94 Street Machine magazine in the Expression session. So the concept is a back to front FB Holden that we have brought to life from that sketch, which is it is based on an FB with a Nissan Skyline roof and reversed front and rear panels. So my background from a street machining perspective, I'm not in the automotive industry. It's certainly a hobby for me, and it's a passion and a love. So my husband and I built a 1-tonner previous to TAILSPIN, which was a nice tidy streeter. We did the Denny Ute muster scene with it and that side of things. We sold that when we started building TAILSPIN. We really wanted to step it up and try and build an elite level car. And not having the automotive industry background, we enlisted the help of Howard Astle to try and step it up and build this car and do the drawing justice. Lots of cars went into making one car. In the one that you can see here, we had 2 FB Holdens as a starting point. One of them was a complete FB but very rusty. One was sort of a cut up FB that we used as rust repairs for the complete one. We ended up cutting up 2 R33 Skylines as well. One of them was just a mock-up roof to make sure we were happy with the proportions and the shape of the car before fully committing to the build, and then the final R33 that we used. So they're sort of the primary cars. We did also have a VN Calais that we sourced and then used the drivetrain out of and scrapped the body. So we got the diff, the gearbox and engine out of the VN. So we've learned a lot of skills in building this car. As I said, we're not in the automotive background, so I'd never used a welder prior to this build, and I'm quite confident with doing so now. So from welding stainless and mild steel and right through to cast in the end, I sort of picked up along the way. Anything we needed to learn in the build, we sort of acquired the skills as we went. The metal fabrication side was all done at home in our garage as well. So we inherited an English wheel from Adam's dad, and my Valentine's Day present was a folder roller guillotine. So all of these things were put to good use, and we basically just trial and error. We self-taught along with Howard and his instructions and guidance, but really we just gave it a go and made things more than once, I have to admit, but it was certainly a learning experience. My experience with Summats was a rather hectic one. I think like any exhibitor at Summats can attest to, it is a huge event, and we did love it as much as we were running from pillar to post. Summats for us started with scrutineering on the Tuesday, so we went through, got the formalities done, commenced cleaning the car on Wednesday, and then the Thursday we went in the city cruise. That was an amazing experience to be up the front of the city cruise, heading down the public roads. First time we'd actually driven TAILSPIN out on a public road, so that was amazing. So from the city cruise, we took the car home and cleaned it up again and went through judging on the Friday before finding out we made the top 60 in the elite hall. So we set it up Friday night. We did a number of interviews over the weekend with Charlie Hutton within the PPG Corner stand, which poster signings, the whole experience of Summats was just incredible. It was something we've never experienced before. So we had the judging process all done. So Friday and Saturday we displayed the car, and then Sunday morning I think was the highlight for me. We pulled the car down off the display and we got to take it up to the burnout track to do our driving events for Grand Champion. I got to be in the driver's seat, and I'm glad I was. I think it was more nerve-wracking for Adam to be in the passenger seat and not have control, but the slalom and the go to woe were just so much fun. The car did really well. It was a great success. We came away with 5 trophies from the elite judging perspective and a top 10 finish. And after the driving events and the People's Choice votes, we finished in the top 3 for Grand Champion. So for our first crack at Grand Champion, I think I'm stoked with the results. So couldn't be happier. This year we're looking at basically just doing some of the major shows, hopefully some of the smaller ones as well. We really want to get the car out and expose it to as many people as we can and show the public. So we're down here in Melbourne obviously this weekend. We're back next month for the Show Cars Melbourne showdown at Moonee Valley, which we're really looking forward to. It looks like a great event and nice and relaxing for us. So all of this in preparation for Motorex in July, which we were Superstars finalist at Summats. So we'll have to clean the car up and really give that a good shot again this year.